a crow mark. A kind of quick splatter you can throw. That's gotta be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out.
I'm glad the market's still open during occupation. It probably helps to feel that some things are still the same.
Almost feels like home.
The elven way to greet people is Andaran Artishan. It's such a pretty language.
A fine evening, is it not, my friend?
So, are you getting used to your new abilities?
I'll be getting used to them for...
Another mark this way.
Where were we? So, are you getting used to your new abilities?
I'll be getting used to them forever.
Fair enough. We can't be sure you're even mortal anymore.
What? I was just exaggerating. What do you mean I might not be mortal? Nev? Nev!
This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here. The butcher is making poison. Comic.
I've heard of it. It does things to your mind. Nothing pleasant.
If I were the butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line. The Antam brought in a comic master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further. Don't look down. Hang on. Almost there.
I command it! Attack! More for the gods! The Imperium commands attack!
All right, everyone.
Watch out!
They weaken! Fight!
Essos win, Nev.
Our lives are forfeit!
We got company.
Not too bad.
Finish it!
Tell your gods we won't be stopped. Every one of these gets us a little farther.
You're getting the hang of those powers.
Really? I'm trying. It's all... honestly...
Boss, over here!
Take them out, quick!
Here we go!
What was I talking about?
You're getting the hang of those powers.
Really? I'm trying. It's all... honestly... I don't know yet.
Fair enough. You're drawing wrong. It's not like my magic.
Which means no one can tell if I'm doing this right.
Or it means you make the rules.
That's even more pressure.
Crows fight us for Treviso, that is true. We respect the fight and the prize.
We're in. Let's find the Comic Master.
Cage like the Comic Master. Be your role. Be on top.
Eyes open.
outsider. Time to test my kid. I am will made flesh. So much flesh. Finally, what the butcher denied has come to me. Prove my worth.
Done. Comic Master's dead.
Good. That's good.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here. That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening. Wait. This note says that wasn't all the comic. The Butcher's angry because some went missing.
Who got their hands on it?
No idea. But the note does mention the Butcher's inside trader. The occupation had help. Taya and Viago need to know they were right.
Are you out of your minds?
Someone had to act.
They most certainly did not! I told you crows to stay out of this!
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place!
You're responsible for the city?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the Butcher.
We have other enemies too. The gods are involved, corrupting some Antam, making them monsters.
And the Butcher?
You two were right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the Butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them? One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
We're allies. Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Ivenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
So, Nev, I know our powers are different.
This should be interesting.
It's nothing interesting. Just please tell me you messed up sometimes.
Still do. Some. Too many undead for my taste. Well, anyway.
It's nothing interesting. Just please tell me you messed up sometimes.
Still do. Sometimes it's. Let's finish this! That's one for us. There's no end to these undead.
Behind the portcullis! That one's raising the others! We need a way through! There! Take it out before it raises any more dead!
That's a win.
Got us at range.
The armor on those undead looked familiar. Well, whoever they serve, they're fighting for the gods now.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Corruption, undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible.
Watch out! Don't let it touch you! Take it down!
drawing power or from the Fade Tear.
It's not. Is it healing itself?
That should weaken it.
Watch your right.
Ready to go. You got it.
How's that?
That one, that one.
We're under fire.
Again? What'll it take to stop this thing?
That should weaken it.
Ranged attackers! Right, on 'em!
Rook gets that one. Got it.
They're gone. The Fade Tear and that Revenant. All that's left is its essence. The Revenant's essence feels darker, more powerful. It must be protecting something big. We should look around for a door it might fit.
I'm there!
I'm ready. Got you covered.
Dweller, this binding can be thwarted. Find the answer.
So, Nev, I know our powers are different.
This should be interesting.
It's nothing interesting. Just, please tell me you messed up sometimes.
Still do. Sometimes it's even magic related.
That's good to hear. Thanks.
Sure.
to other shores.
Right. Anyway, sure.
This door. I think the essence we took from that revenant might be our way through.
If it is a key, is this really a door we want to open?
Now you see, Dweller, the gods hunger to reclaim this place. Their minions scavenge what the wolf left behind. They turn his regrets to weapons and blight all they touch. If the Evanuras take the crossroads, darkness will fall.
Spell it out for me. Exactly what happens if the gods reclaim the crossroads?
The Fade flows through these ancient ways. Spirits and demons, dreams and magic. Now, imagine all blighted.
Like I needed another reason to stop them. You believe the gods could blight the whole crossroads, don't you?
You bring hope. A revenant is destroyed, others remain. Fight on, Dweller. The blight must wither. Places between.
Any more?
If you're in the market for instruments of dismemberment, just so happens I can help. Safe travels.
I need an update on that last expedition.
Don't let your guard down out there.
So, Nev, I know our powers are different.
This should be interesting.
It's nothing interesting. Just... Please tell me you messed up sometimes.
Still do. Sometimes it's even magic related.
That's good to hear. Thanks.
Sure. And there's no reason you are.
Not anymore.
Another owl.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Look at that.
We're not alone.
Time to fight!
Seems to. Perfect. We're gonna go home. I'm going to enjoy my sucker. And I'm gonna call that, or not call, I'm gonna message that guy about the $40 PC. We've got a little over $35, so we'll see if he'll take 35. And here's to hoping, I suppose. It's cold out. It is 7:30 in the morning. I got home from work last night at about 2 o'clock. Well, there's a reason for me to be up this early. The guy with the $40 computer, probably not going to work for us. It's a good deal. It's not a great deal, but it's a good deal. It's an HP Z400. He listed the CPU by gigahertz, not by how many cores it has or what type of CPU it was, so could have been a quad core, could have been anything. It also looked like it's had the same, or at least similar graphics card as to that crappy one that we had in our Dell Precision 690, something with a DMS59 connector, so it would have been crap. It's like 6 degrees outside. It is cold. And for my European viewers, that's 6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's, I think that's somewhere around, like, -17 Celsius. I don't know off the top of my head. Could be wrong. It's cold. But our backsides have been saved. Hi, this is post-production Matt, just sliding in real quick. I forgot to mention the rules. Well, I didn't, but the footage was absolutely horrible. My new phone mount just kind of bounces all over the place. It's pretty bad. It's unwatchable. So, here's the rules that we're going by. We've got the money that we got from the cans. Then we've got the money from the Pepsi can that totaled about, I think it was $35.92. Not a lot, but that's what we have to spend. So, the rules are, for the PCs I'm about to tell you about, I can pick any one of these 5 PCs. They were $5 a piece, and whichever one I settle on, that is $5 for the base price. If I hop between them, that's okay. That's completely allowed. Additionally, if I find a part for sale on Facebook Marketplace, but I already have that part at home, we're going to deduct that part's cost from our total remaining cash without actually spending the cash, because whatever I don't spend at the end of the day, I can put towards food. So, you know, win-win. And I honestly don't need to buy a whole bunch more parts if I already have them. So, trying not to clutter up my entire apartment despite going down and buying 5 PCs. So, just wanted to lay down those baseline rules. We will be using Windows 10 for this, most likely, unless we, for some reason, can't. If I also find something on eBay that I already have, then again, same rules as with Facebook Marketplace. If I already have it and we need it, we will deduct that cost from the final bit. We will not be subtracting any money for thermal paste, but we will have to do.
And then is that an SVJ? No, it's an STO, Aventador. If I get 90, it's gone. It means I'll lose like $12,000. $12,000 loss if I get 90. And I'm expecting to get less than 90. Love it. Want one. It's $20,000 less than I own it for, $87,500. Oh, today's a sad day. 6 months of ownership and I'm selling my Cybertruck. I get so much hate on this vehicle.
It's a piece of garbage.
Oh, thank you.
I know, you gotta be kidding me, right?
No, we paid a lot of money for it, yeah.
I'm dead serious.
You asked me if I made it myself. No, come on, this is a good looking car.
Are you kidding me?
But to be honest with you, I've really enjoyed owning this thing and I'm going to miss it. And I don't know what I'm gonna replace once it's gone. But the values are plummeting. If you place an order on a new Cybertruck, they're $20,000 plus less than what I paid for this one 6 months ago. And on top of that, they now qualify for a $7,500 tax credit. So they're almost $30,000 less than I paid for this Foundation Series Cybertruck 6 months ago. I need to unload this thing before I lose my shirt. In today's video, we're taking this to a Highline auction sale and you're gonna join me at the auction to see if we can sell this and hopefully not get killed on it. As well as what else is at the Highline auction sale, and hopefully we can replace this with something else fun. That's the biggest problem. I don't know what I'm gonna buy that's gonna make me smile like this Cybertruck has. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. It's a sad day, but let's get going.
Start.
Well, the lettering is off, but you can still see it here, and you can still see it here. Most people polish their cars with wax, but when your car is made of metal, what better way to polish it than with WD-40? Before, after. Before, after. Look at all this right here. Doesn't come off with fingerprints, but if I spray a little bit, there, wipe it down, gets the whole car easily up and down, and all those spots are gone. Voila. All right, we're gonna take this thing in the car wash and get it actually detailed up for the auction. I got all the decals off. I have to get my mother-in-law to the airport. She's never been in the Cybertruck before, so let's get on this thing and get her reaction.
So now you said you're putting this up for sale?
Yeah, it's going to the auction today.
Oh.
I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss this.
No. Oh my God, it's like a rocket.
Something I didn't think about with the Teslas, everything works off either my phone or a key card, like a credit card that's programmed in my car. I have literally never used the key card. I use my phone for everything. So I got 30 minutes from the house before I remembered that I don't have my key card with me because I've never used it. So here we are, turned around, heading back to my house so we can get the key card to go back. Otherwise, no one would be able to use this thing at the auction. It would be bricked there, stuck. That right there is what I was missing, this silly thing. So I just got autopilot last week on the Cybertruck. I bought it for 6 months. I paid for it 6 months ago. And then I can chill out, just like this. It'll choose lanes, it'll put the directionals on for me. You can see right there, it can see what traffic is in front of me. It mines my surroundings with all the cameras. I'm done. Hands-free driving. Autopilot, 6 months later, 1 week before I sell the truck. The problem with autopilot is now I would normally just out of habit probably pick up my phone and start scrolling my phone, which keeps my attention off the road, and the eye in the sky is always watching me, so if it sees me pick up my phone, it gives me a warning, and if it asks me twice, it gives me a strike. 4 strikes, I'm out. It will take away autopilot from me forever. Can't have it, so even though you paid for it, it'll disengage or whatever you want to call it. It'll take it away and I can't use it.
I wonder whether you haven't come up with the thing you could do instead of picking up your phone, work from like a tablet up here.
Well, it wants my eyes on the road, not working on the tablet.
Okay.
So
But what I'm saying is the eye in the sky wouldn't be able to see you pick up the phone if you, you know.
If my phone was right here, I could actually technically play with my phone, but it watches my eyes too. There's one reason why I'm happy to be getting rid of this thing. I forgot to charge it last night. Dropped my mother-in-law off at the airport, did not charge the car, had 130 miles of range to get to Palm Beach. It was 40 miles. I should have plenty. We are at 20%. I'll be at, says about 19% when I get to the auction. Also, I'm like, you know what? I'll do them a favor. Or a courtesy or whatever. I'll charge it. So I hit the microphone right here and I say, Tesla supercharger near me. 9 minutes away, it navigates me to someone's house. It brought me to someone's driveway. The next supercharger, another 10 minutes away. I'm gonna be late to pick up my kids. I can't even do it. I'm gonna drop this thing off at like, I don't know, 17 or 18% range charge, whatever, and hope it makes it through the auction block. So here we are at the auction. First time ever. I just pulled the floor mats, the original floor mats out of the bag, put them in the car. I put the like all season floor mats in the trunk. So it looks pretty brand new again. You get some stuff, some schmutz inside ventilated seats, but it looks pretty new again. Everything looks good. Here's how they hold the key card. So they lock it right there and it has a tracker on it. And then going back here, I have the floor mats, the sun visor. You can see I used it like a truck, so it's pretty scuffed up in the back. but again, it is a truck. The Cybertruck is a truck, although people don't believe it. I'm also not the only Cybertruck. There's another one over there in Recon getting cleaned. So this is how it works. I'm driving through. There's hundreds of cameras in here. I just drive through slow. It takes lots of images as I drive through. She took a quick report of the car, but you can see how well lit up. That's everything. And we have 6,561 miles is how much I put on this car. So after it sells, we can figure out essentially what it cost per mile to sell this thing and then cash out. Oh my God. So yesterday I was at the auction, different auction. I was gonna buy that Z3 and I was gonna buy that Volvo S60. And to be honest with you, the prices were crazy. I couldn't believe how expensive the guy paid, what the guy paid for that S60.